What's up, monolithies? My name is Ben. Welcome to the custom card review. So in this video, I am going to go over a simple, small custom cards that support existing cards, the fossils. I know I used to play fossils because I did like how they appeared in the anime. Yeah. But when I first started to play them, I was like, what is this? What is this? I always activate his effect when he goes to a graveyard to look out for Kern. But I said, you know what? Let's sprucing it up. Like, add some spice to it. So I decided to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 cards that support it. Ready? So the first card that we'll go into, there's 3. Each one is depends on, because there's ones that are like finds bones. There's ones that are Digimon. And there's ones that are, or actually, so this is called Fossil Finder. He is level 4, Earth, Rock, effect monster. His effect is when this card is normal or special summon, both players must send 1 card from their deck or hand to the graveyard. And this card is used for Ritual Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, or Link with a monster or monsters. And it gains this following effect. I added following effect. This card attacks 3 times in battle, and this card cannot be destroyed by battle, and it cannot be negated by your opponent's card effects. That it gives the opponent that if this card is sent to the grave, you can pay 100 life points to special summon this card from the graveyard or battlefield to your field in attack mode. But its attack becomes 5,000 until high turns are up. So basically, when it's destroyed, like when it's quit, you pay extra money for it to summon it back, basically. So then the next card, or its effect gives attacks 3 times. If you use it on this card with one of your opponents send or 8 monsters, you basically win the duel. Because this card attacks 3 times. It has the same, it gives the fusion monster a special ability similar to the fossil machine skull thing. This one, it attacks all monsters, or attacks 3 times. So basically, yeah. So then now we'll go on to Fossil Cleaner. We found Fossil Finder. And this one is kind of like yin to yang thing. Special summon. Select 2 monsters from your opponent's graveyard and special summon them to your or to their field in attack mode. And their names become fossil stones monsters, and you discard 2 cards from. Yeah, so basically to destroy all cards. And of course, this card gains the combined effect. So basically, if you choose the monster monster Knight Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon or Max Dragon, you gain its effects. Let's continue. If this card is used or basically the same thing as the one that was beginning, but this card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card hex, and it gains 100 per battle, and it attacks 3 times. And you gain, or this card, if it's sent to the grave, you gain 4,000 life points for each or once per turn. Yeah, so this one allows you to. It's basically like if it's like how Yu-Gi-Oh from the original series that they had tablets. It's basically like that. But you can discard 2 cards and to destroy all of them. And yeah. It's basically like a virus cards. So then the next card would be my Fossil Digger. This is the combined of. So it may look like this one, but it's more evolution. So, yeah. It takes 2 fossil monsters or overlaid on top of a fossil warrior skull king. When this card does or is normal or no XYZ summon, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card to destroy all cards from your opponent's field and hand, or once per turn. If you do, add 1 monster from either player's graveyard or battle zones to this card as a XYZ material and treat it as this card's or treat it as this summoning condition. So basically it's saying that it's like destroying buildings. Like I'm digging up the fossils. And if this card is sent to a grave, you can inflict 100 damage to your opponent's life points for each XYZ material this card has. So if it's 2, then it will be 200. But if added, or it would be 200. So, yeah. Then we got this one, Fossil Zombie of Darkness. 1 rock type monster plus 1 or higher monster or zombie type monster. When this card is fusion summon, you can special summon 2 monsters from either player's battlestones or graveyards to your field in attack mode. But their defense points become 0 until 4 turns are up. And then this card attacks 3 times per battle. And if this card is sent to the grave, you can add a fusion spell or fossil fusion to your hand. And 2 more cards. So basically, it's looking for time cards and all that stuff. So then the next card is... Oh wait, that's not... Or this is going to be 4 in. So all non-rock type monsters cannot be activated any effects. And they cannot attack you directly. Both players take no damage from battles, and this card's effects cannot be negated by card effects. If you have a rock type monster on the field, you can special summon any monsters from either player's graveyards or battlestones or decks to your field in attack mode, but their attack points become 1200 points. If this card is sent to the grave, you can inflict damage to your opponent's life points for each rock type monster from both players' graveyards and or battlestones times 100. And then we got, so all the rock type monsters would not be affected by it. And but if you had DNA surgery, it changed the rock type to dragon type, then things get sour real quick. And then we got these are yesterday's cards that I made. Fossil digging grounds. Once per turn during your opponent's draw phase, you can select one card from your opponent's deck to be sent to the graveyard, and then you must send one card from your deck to the graveyard as well. If you do, add one fusion spell or fossil fusion spell card or time stream spell card from anywhere to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon 3 fossil monsters from anywhere to your field in attack mode. If you do, this card is sent to the deck and shuffle it, and then you draw 3 cards. So this card is basically like saying, oh, I'm gonna get rid of your Exodia pieces one by one. I had to get rid of my little golem. So now I activate his effect, so I get fossil fusion, time stream, in. Now the final card of this, and I already have the picture, but for some reason it didn't load up. So when this card is normal summon, I'll go over the effect first, then I'll show you what the picture looked like for it. You can select 2 cards from either player's graveyards and then special fusion summon 1 fossil fusion by using the... It's basically like saying, or it is like this spell card, but And it also has a time stream effect basically built into it. So time stream allows you to rank up or basically went from this, or here, went from this, because it's level 4, to levels like 6, then into level 8, like 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah. So basically it will go from here to here to here. So, but this one, you can, instead of going into the graveyard, you can shuffle it into your deck, and then plus, and also, if this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your graveyard or banner zone to your field by shuffling one card from your graveyard or banner zone into your deck and shuffle it in this card. Yeah, so the card artwork that I have it on, this one is the artwork for it. So, yeah, basically her effect allows herself to basically build these creatures up. And, yeah. And this is what the card artwork looks like. And, yeah. Looks like a 2-year-old drew it. So, and no. So, have fun. And, yes. Here. I'll go back to it. There you go. So, you probably are all asking, how will these cards work in this archetype? Well, if you send him, because of this card allows you to basically send one card from your to the graveyard, then this card's activation adds like a fusion spell card, and then but this one allows you to steal all monsters, and then, yeah, use fossil fusion to basically literally use this and this together. Basically, it cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects, and it attacks 3 times, and it also gains attack. But for the synchro monster, because there's this one, you could overlay it on Fossil Warrior Skull King, this one, and yeah, it's basically, it allows you to disconnect that monster, summon, yeah. So then, yeah. So it's basically, I was trying to go for fashion over function. And this one allows you to add a monster, or add this card from the graveyard to your hand, And this one allows you to basically, or it stops all non-rock people, or those from activating their hex, basically like skill drain. But for rock, or not for rock type monsters, for the like sky monsters, or any like rock, any other types would be stopped. So then we got a fossil driller, or drilling ground. It basically allows you to select a card, or select both cards, send them to gray, and yeah. And then this one is treated as like a fusion spell card if you really think about it, fossil fusion. And yeah. So basically, the monsters, these ones, like these guys, would gain a whole bunch of like offense and defense tactics. Basically, you could just beat around your opponent without having to worry about like their spells or traps. Cards. Because these cards, most of it does pretty good against certain types of decks. So yeah, that's why I wanted to choose fossils, because I do like play with fossils. It's my number one favorite, and at number two is Vendreads, because fossils are more, I could understand reason why, and I like the how we keep finding dinosaur bones that connected with, yeah. So then, yeah, basically that's why I wanted to make some cards that are a little bit broken for. I know they're broken because probably the dual logs will tell me it. He'll be tagged in this post, or in this video. Oh, so he needs to do custom cards videos more often than these live streams, because the I'm kind of getting bored of. This is my opinion. I'm just gonna be right by it. I might be overselling myself, but the he he needs to do more, like something more fun. There's like triple duel or whatever. There's dueling book, huh? But him and Master Duels is kind of getting boring. I'm just saying that because he's. I am not a YouTuber, but he's just no thanks. I do not want to basically figure out why he's always gonna be that strong. Plus, since Master Duels came out, everyone starts playing it, including Hard Like Joe and the Dueling book, or the Duel Logs, I would be creating custom cards for just the fun of it. Okay, so have fun.